Guys, so this is a what's good for selling the OC. So this is its own kind of standalone project, but also I'd say a spin-off of Selling Sunset. It does have Brett and Jason. They opened a new Oppenheim group down in the OC, which they do talk about in Selling Sunset. And here it's actually really interesting. So I'm not gonna share like any spoilers for selling the OC. But I really like this dynamic a little bit because I think it's interesting to see. You have, what is it, four guys in there. Yes, you have four males in there, and I know in Selling Sunset, at least for right now, of course you have Brett and Jason, but like realtor wise, like we don't really have that dynamic like with the girls. So it's really interesting to see that perspective, as well as a lot of the men here, as well as just the realtors. Like, I think just in general, like both groups, like a lot of them are married or have kids. Some are single or divorced. Each of them have like, their own kind of stories and everything. There are some that I definitely root for, that I love the energy. There is actually one character. I think his name is Tyler. He's like the surfer. That's what I like to call him. I was actually very surprised. Just from the looks of him, I didn't think I would like him. But he actually like is one of my favorites. As the season just kept going, I was like, every time he was there, I'm like, yes, the energy. He's a vibe. But all the guys are great, like for the most part. And even the girls, like, of course, some have like, are, I would say, maybe typecasted as the villains. Um, Polly is from the UK, or at least from Britain. Um, and each of them have like their own stories and everything, and you get to see kind of that background similar to Selling Sunset. But I don't know, like this, I just like seeing, I think, the male perspective just like a tad more. We don't, like I said, we don't get that dynamic with Selling Sunset. I mean, that doesn't bother me any. I still love Selling Sunset, because we get that variety of character. We get the story and everything. Like, it's just a different market. It's, uh, and the different backgrounds and everything. So, but I really like it, and I'm I'm waiting for season 2 now, because yeah, I binge watched season 1 like nobody's business. So now I'm like, well, but yeah, like Tyler, Austin, Sean, Polly, Brandy. Oh, Brandy. I love Brandy. Brandy's also my fave. Um, those are like my favorites so far. I have to rewatch it now with my boyfriend because once I told him that Selling the OC came out, he saw that I was watching it, and he's like, "You're watching New Tea without me?" And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know you wanted to watch. He's like, we watch all tea together, and so I'm gonna have to rewatch it anyway. But definitely from at least first glance, first watch through, um, that's my thoughts right now. And I'm excited to see where the show goes. I'm also wondering if they will continue to expand or if they are just going to stick with the OC. I could see them expanding, but I don't know California that well, and it's obviously their business, so uh we'll just have to see. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you think. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.